I'm Rob Ford, Wintec's Marketing and Communication Director, and I'm joined by Smokey Anderson. Smokey, thank you for sharing your community story with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Smokey, tell us about yourself and what you do.
I live here on the family farm with my wife, Sue. We have 2 adult sons. Together, they furnished us with 5 grandchildren. We love to be around the grandchildren and the rest of the family. I retired from the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office after 34 years with them. I've been doing the job with emergency management here still for Tippecanoe County for the last 10 years as director.
So you mentioned you live on a family farm, kind of down on the southern end of Tippecanoe County. So walk me through some of the activities you do on the farm and maybe what it produces.
Corn, soybeans. The last many years, probably we've raised around 30 acres of wheat, which is a lot of fun, and then they double crop that into beans. We have a gravel pit with a pond. The grandkids go fishing there, and we have a good place to raise grandkids and have them come in and spend time with us.
There's been a lot of changes in law enforcement from when you started in the mid-1970s. Talk me through some of those.
When I came on, I had a lieutenant who gave me, it looked like a metal washer, but it was actually a dime slug that if we need to call somebody, we could stop in at a payphone, drop this slug in, and the payphone would work. And that's how we had to communicate. If you couldn't do it by radio, even the radio communications were, we could talk to 3 or 4 different frequencies at the time. Now we can talk from one end of the state to the next on a portable radio from a basement.
Tell me what your days look like currently.
From about the end of February and certainly early March, we have worked on the pandemic. We have an emergency operations center in the basement of our building, and we've been down there every day for a while, weekends included, getting this thing going. Our role up to this point largely has been to support the health department.
So I would imagine that a lot of people really don't understand just how much planning goes on and how much preparation goes on.
We try to come up with plans that would work for multiple different scenarios. And for example, if you need an ambulance for a car crash or a bus crash or a plane crash, it's the same ambulance and you get the same crew. We work closely with all the public safety agencies in our county. In our community, we share the problems and we share resources daily.
Tell me what you really love about this community.
We have good, wholesome people in general, people who care, and it's big enough that we have a lot of the things that we might need, and yet it's small enough to be pretty personable. So I couldn't think of a better place to live and raise your family than this community. So I'm very happy about that.
What do you love about Wintec?
I like the fact that we have a direct fiber connection to the internet that is super fast for us. We were used to dealing with something that was almost non-existent, and to have the service that we have now, I just couldn't be happier. We all love it.
Smokey, thank you for all the work you've done for your community and for sharing your community story with us.
Thank you for having me.